Sean in Florida has a question for you, Jenna. Go ahead, Sean. Welcome to the show. Thank you for waiting.
All right.
Hey, Matt, I'm a big fan of the show. I've watched it for a couple years now, but I just had a quick question for you guys. Do you disagree with the statement? There's at least a 50% chance that the universe was created by an intelligent designer.
Yes, I disagree with that. Jenna?
50% chance? Yeah, no.
So, I see that there's two possibilities. Either the universe was created by random forces or there is an intelligent designer.
What if there's more possibilities than that?
It's really easy. I would agree that either universe, we'll just say reality, is the result of an intelligent creator or it's not. I agree that those are the only two possibilities. Okay. I don't know how you could possibly determine that there's a 50-50 chance on those because I'm either a multi-billionaire or I'm not, but the odds of those things are not equal.
No, I would agree with you with that. I don't believe there's a 50-50 chance. I believe there is a 99.999% chance that there is a creator.
Okay.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
You're convinced no, hang on. You're more convinced that there's a creator than I am that I exist. So please defend that proposition.
Oh, I didn't say you don't exist, right?
No. I didn't. Oh my God, Sean, it's like people don't listen. I said you are more convinced that there's a creator than I am convinced that I even exist. So when you say you're 99.9% sure there's a God, make your case because we're not convinced that you can put a number on it at all, let alone 50%, 80%, 20%, and you're saying 99. So prove it.
But you've just taken a position that it's less than.
No. You don't listen, Sean. That's the point. I don't think you can put a number on it. You asked me, do I agree with the statement? And then you did a statement with a number on it. And I said no, because I don't think that you can quantify it.
No, I'm sorry, Matt. I didn't ask you if you agreed. I asked you if you disagreed.
No, you asked me if I agreed because I said no. And so if you'd asked me if I disagreed with the statement, I would have said, yes, I disagree with it because you gave a quantity and I don't see the justification for that quantity. So now justify it.
No, but I'm asking, sorry, Matt. I'm asking, do you disagree with that statement?
What's the statement? Start all over. Tell me the statement and then ask me if I agree or if I disagree, whatever you want. One more time.
Do you disagree with the statement? There's at least a 50%.
Yes.
Chance that
yes, I disagree. Yes, I disagree with that statement.
So you're saying it's more likely than not than the universe?
No, I'm not. I'm saying I disagree with that statement where you have put a quantity on something. I didn't say that I think the number should be higher or lower. I don't know how you can. No, shut the fuck up for a second. I did not say that the number should be higher or lower. I did not estimate a probability. My rejection of the statement is that I'm not convinced that your statement, which includes a stated probability, is justified. That's it. I don't know if it's higher or lower.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I'm trying to get you to take a position, and you won't take that position. You see, this is a problem I have with atheists.
Why are you trying to get us to take a position?
Because that's the problem. You can't pin you guys down, so you don't have. The atheist position is we don't have to defend anything.
Correct.
Right? Yes or no?
Correct. I'm not asserting that there is a God. You are telling us that you are 99.999% convinced, and I'm asking you for the last time to defend that position. I'm sorry that you can't pin me down by sticking a number in when my position is, I don't know how you put a number on it, but I'm the one that's being reasonable here, and you're the one that's asserting you can put a probability on God, and I'm asking you to defend it, or we're moving on.
I'm not, I didn't mean to put I'm just saying what I believe. I can't.
No, you're not.
You're not.
What we believe.
You asked a question to find out whether or not I agreed or disagree with it. You were trying to box us in on agreeing to a percentage, and I think I don't see how you can put a percentage on it. Would you like to start over?
But I'll try. Am I irrational to believe that the universe has a designer?
I don't know. You haven't presented a case for why you believe that the universe has a designer.
Why are you've admitted that you're trying to pin us down. Why are you trying to pin
I know,
anybody
because-
down?
Because a theist takes a position, the atheist will not take a position.
Why
No,
is
my
that- why-
position is that I'm not convinced of yours. That's the position. I am not convinced of your theistic assertions. Are you going to defend them, or are you just going to whine about how I'm so rational that I haven't bought into bullshit?
No, I'm just trying to, because you guys aren't making a claim about objective reality.
You're trying to do
No,
what?
I'm addressing a claim that you're making about objective reality. You are claiming that there's a 99.9% probability that a God exists. You're going to keep trying to talk over me because I will always win this. Have you not learned that yet?
Okay, go ahead.
You are making a claim that you are convinced there's a creator. I'm not convinced. You are making a claim that the probability of a creator is greater than 50%. I'm not convinced. You are making a claim that you are 99.9% convinced that the probability of a creator. I'm not convinced. My position is that your stated position is one that I'm not convinced of. Are you going to defend your position, or are you just going to keep whining about how all I've said is that I'm not convinced?
I'll try to defend my position.
Good.
Okay. Just let's say this universe that we inhabit was entirely due to random forces, okay?
I'm
Now-
sorry. One more time.
I'm sorry. Just let's say the universe we inhabit was entirely due to random forces. There is no designer.
That is your position?
Okay. No. He wants us to
No,
assume
no,
that for
just
the sake of
arguing that.
argument. He's probably trying to
Oh,
lead to
okay.
a reductive.
No.
So he's not going to actually represent his position.
No.
He's going to take a hypothetical position that he thinks we should be taking.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with that. I'm just agreeing that this is a possibility, right? But I would say it's 1 in a trillion, 1 in a gazillion. We don't
Why
even
don't we?
have numbers.
Why don't we talk about
I
what
would
your
say
actual
1 in
position
0.
is?
Because that's not my argument.
But
Well, I
if
can
you
be-
represent that position, I think that should be your strongest argument. You're losing this other one. So why don't we try your actual position, and
I
then we
have
can
made
start
the
branching
argument.
off and try all these hypothetical positions, because we're not holding this position against you until we find out what it actually
Can I
is.
just try to make the argument in a minute?
Is this a
Can you give me a
position
minute?
you take?
Yes.
Then I want to hear that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, inevitably, any civilization will reach a point where it will create language. It could create a wheel. Say the wheel's been invented in different parts of the world multiple times. Would you agree with that?
That's what you want to call it to prove to us?
No. But
Then what do you want
The
to
whole
call and
point
prove
is-
to us? What is your point that you're calling to make?
all right. Here's my point. Inevitably, there's a more than 0% probability that our civilization will become so technologically advanced that it could create a planet, a moon, a sun, a solar system universe. Why couldn't we be living in a universe that was created by an intelligent designer from another universe? That's my question.
Did either of us say that we couldn't? You just asked, why couldn't we be living in that?
No.
And neither of us have said that we couldn't. We've asked you to defend your belief that we are, and you haven't done that. I'm going to move on, Sean, because you're
I'm
just
just
embarrassing yourself at this point, because you're not defending your position. Instead, you're asking us to prove that a hypothetical from you. Why is it not possible that we could be? No, Sean, stop talking. You're done. Completely
Yeah.
done.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks for trying, but next time maybe start with like making a point and then trying to prove that rather than assuming things.
Yeah, it's one of those things to say, why is it not possible that we're in this? I don't know if it's possible or not. You're the one that's convinced that
Right,
it's not
that's
only possible, it's true.
That's a question that implies something already, and I that's just not an honest way to start a conversation.